This is Andy Thayer with Graystack Media, and I have the pleasure of talking with Jerome Davidson, who is a representative of the union, the United Steelworkers Union. Jerome, tell us about your particular role, please.
Okay, my role in the union is I'm the District 7 Rapid Response Coordinator. Basically, I work on legislative issues in a bipartisan way, on issues all the way from collective bargaining, safety and health, retirement security, workers' compensation, unemployment insurance, all the above, shall we say, at the state and federal level.
And we've got at least a couple hundred people out here. Very impressive turnout here for a working day in the Loop.
Yes, sir.
What were the issues that preceded the lockout by British Petroleum here?
Well, first of all, British Petroleum, obviously, from the looks of it, didn't come to get a contract. They came to try to force us into one of these types of situations right here. What they want to do, and their demands are, they're not bargaining, they're demanding. Okay, they're trying to be dictators, and what they're doing is they want to take away our collective bargaining rights, our ability and progression in our job classes. They want to cut over 100 jobs at our plants. They also want to be able to contract out more, want to make cuts in their health care, their pay, all the way across the board. So it's just not one thing. And if you've probably seen Director Millsap in that booklet he was holding up, that was the amount of proposals that are anti-union proposals that they want to do and affect the workers here.
And British Petroleum, given what's happening in the Gulf and the tax on refineries in Russia and so forth, they've got to be raking in some pretty impressive profits right now, right?
Well, I think, what was it, last with $3.2 billion? So the pie is very large, and they only want to give us a slither of the pie. Then usually you figure when most corporations, you would hope in most corporations, as the pie gets bigger, so does the share for the workers. Well, BP's trying to do the opposite. Their pie is getting bigger, and they're trying to give us a smaller slice. In fact, they're trying to give us crumbs. I wouldn't even say a slice.
And we're talking about a lockout that's been going on how long, please?
It's roughly about 90 days, over 90 days. I think it's 100 days, something like that, exactly.
And you guys are already dealing with pretty combustible, literally, work environment that the safety's got to be a big issue, and why a union is necessary at a place like BP.
Trained union members who know how to do their job, do it well, do it safely, do it right, do it correctly, and be able to produce a product that goes into most people's automobiles, jet planes, and stuff like that. It's not an easy business, at all. But you remember that we have skilled folks that are doing this. They've been highly trained to do this. This is their livelihood. This is what they do, and this is what they know. And BP has locked them out, bringing in scabs from all around the country, paying them well more than they pay a worker at the plant. And these folks are coming from wherever and don't have the training nor the skills that our members have.
So we had a very impressive turnout here today. What's the next step?
That I'm not sure at. That'd be probably talking to our international president and the bargaining team. I don't want to overstep them. Obviously, our big step here is come back to the table and actually bargain. Trade proposals, and have conversations how we can get solutions and get back to a collective bargaining agreement that benefits not only the company, but the working men and women of 7-1.
And how many people are in the local here?
Approximately about 800 families.
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time, and best of luck to you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.